Hello everyone and welcome back to Attila. So I found another cool mod. As you can see, you can download it on Steam Workshop by the way, but as you can see it's called Herakleios, the War of Three Faiths. And this is part of a larger mod that's on the Total War, I think it's called the Work Neck mod thing. I can't remember what it's called. But I'll show you what it has. Basically, it starts in the year. I think it's actually called the different start dates mods or something like that, something close to that. But we have it's 634 AD, so it's a full 230 years or something like that. Or no, this starts at 395, so 220 something years. But it introduces a new time, some new stuff. But I'll go over the factions and stuff like that. So we have the nomadic tribes, and they are the Avars, who are based in Pannonia and Dacia, modern day Hungary, Romania-ish. Then we have the Magyars, who would supplant the Avars later on in like in the early 700s, and they're all the way over here in Scythia. And then we have Great Old Bulgaria, and these guys would invade, eventually becoming modern-day Bulgaria. And these are your nomadic tribes. These are where they kind of start out in these regions here. They all kind of play the same. They're all kind of khans, all that good stuff. Then we have the Christian empires. So here we have the Franks, the Frankish Empire. It's actually an empire. And, the Franks, of course, would become the heirs of Charlemagne. This is before Charlemagne, interestingly enough. So, as you can see, Clovis' successors, high rate of religious conversion in all owned provinces, occupation, no instability, public order when occupying settlements. That's pretty sweet. That's a sweet deal right there with the Franks. Then we have the Romans, the only Roman Empire, under Herakleios, I guess is the Roman Emperor. And this is kind of based, this faction, the Roman Empire, the Sassanid Empire, and what are they called? The Rashidun Caliphate, are the kind of three major players in this game. So, in 629, the Islamic prophet Muhammad had recently succeeded in unifying all nomadic tribes in the Arabian Peninsula. These tribes had previously been too divided to pose a serious military threat to the Byzantines or the Persians. Now unified and animated by their new conversion to Islam, they comprised one of the most powerful states in the region. The first conflict between the Byzantines, which is the Roman Empire, medieval Roman Empire, and the Muslims was the Battle of Mu'tah in September of 629. A small Muslim skirmishing force attacked the province of Arabia, but were repulsed. Because the engagement was a Byzantine victory, there was no apparent reason to make changes to the military configuration of the region. Also, once the severity of the Muslim threat was realized, the Byzantines had little preceding battlefield experience with Arabs, and even less with zealous soldiers united by a prophet. Even the Strategicon, a manual of war praised for the variety of enemies it covers, does not mention warfare against Arabs at any length. So I guess the Strategicon is like their art of war, was their art of war. So that's the situation of the Roman Empire in this game. Of course, the Roman knowledge, high rate of religious conversion by all provinces, income +5 interest on the treasury, trade tariffs +20, and research rate is increased. So the Romans are pretty sweet, and they have a very large, extensive empire. And we have the Visigoths, of course, inheritors of Iberia, Spain, modern day Spain. But for the Eastern empires, you have Sinde, or Sind. I don't know how to pronounce it. This is actually a Indian empire. Let's see, wealth of India. We have the Sassanids, very powerful. The Sassanids are the latest line in Persian Empire, stretching back almost 1,000 years. It's very powerful. And then we have the Rashidun Caliphate, whatever, same thing. And their goal is kind of to expand in the region and create one of the very first all-Muslim empires. By the end of the Caliphate, they would have conquered Persia and Egypt and most of North Africa, even into Spain under, one united kind of empire thing. And then we have the Hephthalite Kingdom. Of course, the White Huns still in the game. In Europe, we have the Norsemen, which includes Wessex, the new Anglo-Saxon kingdom of Wessex. We have Northumbria, Ethelfrith. So Northumbria is now a player. The Saxons, of course, are still in the game, and the Danes are still in the game. And then we have the Slavs. These are new faction. And these guys are kind of a barbarian faction. So, I have to think who I'm going to play. And I'm thinking that it might be one of the English kings to unite England. It'll either be Northumbria or Wessex. I don't know which one yet. I think I'm going to do Northumbria. Although I like Wessex. The Anglo-Saxons believe that Wessex was founded by Cedric and Cynric, but this may be legend. The two main sources for the history of Wessex are the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle and the West Saxon Genealogical Regional List, but sometimes conflict. Wessex became a Christian kingdom after Cynric was baptized and expanded his rule. His rule later conquered Sussex, Kent, and the island of Wight. His successor Ian issued the oldest surviving English law codex and established the second West Saxon bishopric. So I think I'll play as Wessex. They got a cool little emblem here. Over Northumbria, they're kind of right along the coast. So I guess we're gonna do Wessex. The Kingdom of Wessex. If you've ever watched Vikings, you know that what's his name? That it follows the King of Wessex. I keep saying Wessex because that's kind of how they say it in the show. But it's Wessex. So yeah, this is a cool mod. Right now there's not a lot of diversity in some of the units. That's because I believe it's just come out. Came out like last week or something. I played a little bit of it. I've been playing as the Caliphate because it's a new religion and it's fun to play with. And they have 3 full stack armies, and you can kind of just pile drive the Persians into oblivion, which is awesome. But I haven't fought the Byzantines to any extreme yet. But if you guys know, I am also doing the Roman Civil War mod. That's still going to be a thing. They're going to be coming out. I'm going to try and finish it up before Total War Warhammer comes out. So here we are, the Kingdom of Wessex. Here is our king. Our king is Ethelhard, and his heir is Vigbart. There he is, King of Wessex. Apparently they haven't changed any of the values. So we're going to get a Latin baptistry. We're trying to get some religious influence to Catholicism, Christianity. Right? It actually is Catholicism, because the split is more significant now. And we also can see Rouen, which is, I believe, the Frankish Empire. I can't tell yet. But our goal so far, right now, as of immediately, are to conquer Kent and to conquer East Anglia, and then deal with the rest of Britannia later on. So let's see what kind of troops we can get here. We can get some Nordic levies and some Nordic hurlers.
Death in battle? There is no finer ending. We need good fighters.
There we go. That's probably good. And then we'll attack Kent. So East Anglia, Kent. Let's get some trading with Wales.
What a noble friend. What an honor you do us.
So we are importing lead. And let's do a non-aggression pact with you. Just because I don't want to be invaded by the Welsh from the north. I want to deal with those along the, what is this, Britannia Superior before I do anything else. So I can get a governor. Let us appoint this guy as governor. And we're going to do... We're going to do ecumenical matters, I think. Religious influence, -4 to non-Latin Christianity. And it is, I believe it's spring. At least I think it is. What are you doing? Okay. Sorry, there was a bug. So, Britannia Superior, good stuff. Let's see here. What's the negative? For religious differences, it looks like political situation, taxes, characters, immigrants. The military presence really helps out, though. So we have good relations with East Anglia as well, apparently. We are actually improving. But we need to take Kent. They're staying neutral. They don't know how to feel about us. I mean, we are the Kingdom of Wessex, so we're also gonna wait until we get this pasture up, because then I get some Anglo-Saxon cavalry, which are like light cav. But light cav is better than no cav. Yeah, we're gonna do a land shrine. We got the money. Let's do land laws, so we can do, I think we can upgrade this to a town, or a village, or something like that. Here, can we get those yet? No, I think we got one more turn before we can get some cav. Yeah. And then we'll take London. Or we'll make a move to take London. I don't know, we'll take it immediately. We'll probably have a pretty large army as well. But the most powerful faction, I guess, or power, the most powerful power, that sounds dumb, but it's true. Ooh.
You are honorable.
No. Is the Roman Empire, and that's because they have 3 vassals, I want to say. Maybe they have 4. They have the Protectorate. That says Extorate. I don't know what that is. But they have the Protectorate of Africa and the Protectorate of Italy, and I believe they have one more that they control. So here we go. Mounted Saxon warband. So we'll get 3 Saxon warbands, and then we'll assault Londinium, or London. Camulodinium. Seta is a governor. He's a wolf, man. Does it say Lithuanians? They're Lithuanians? I don't know, this is kind of cool. You get to kind of play as the emerging powers that will kind of shape the medieval world, you know? You know, here in England, you kind of have the shapings of what would one day become the Kingdom of England after, you know, its consolidation and then invasion by the Normans and all that stuff. Lots of good stuff here. So public order goes up. We have food, so we'll be all right. We're gonna declare war on these guys. They're allied to no one. They have a little army defending them. We have a large one.
Let them cower before us.
All right, so we're gonna let them come out and attack us.
We take this
I'm more than comfortable with just weighting that down. And just gaining money. I'm more than comfortable. Duchy of Aquitaine. Looks like Bavaria is in the game. The Kingdom of Lombardy. I think that would be a cool faction to be able to play as. The Kingdom of the Lombards. Kind of northern Italy. Mercia is in the game. Look at all these factions. Yeah, Exarchate of Italy. Holy Vision! While walking in the wild or wilderness, a young traveler claims to have seen a vision. Good omens. Public order's gone up +2. Good. How long will it take to take this city? I mean, they're starving to death, so.
None will escape.
7 turns. Well, let's wait 7 turns and see if they surrender. I can wait. Let's make some siege towers. And a battering ram.
Laying siege to their hovels. Ah! Ah!
Kill them. London is literally burning to the ground. It's good. So, worthy bride. He wants to marry this random chick. So, I'll lose control. Sure. I don't have a lot of influence. So, what's the balance of power look right now? 58%. We're pretty good. Make him a companion.
For the Lord, our Savior!
So, let's see here. What we got? Hunter's Camp, Woodcarver. Ooh, Nordic Spearman replaced Nordic Levy. Go do that, I think. Well, it has to go up and then there. Okay, we'll do that. What's this do? Dykes, Bone Carver, Sheep Pens, Tavern, Great Hall. Warlord's Castle, Chieftain's Castle. That sounds pretty cool. Keep gaining that money. Keep gaining that money. All about the bling. Yeah, Duchy of Bavaria. Huh. Bavaria and Aquitaine are both in the game. That'd be interesting. I think the ultimate goal here is the conquest of, Alright, so, political obstruction, political favors for Seda. He's got enough influence to do it. Or I can decree it. Let's decree it because I have quite the influence. I have quite the pull. These guys are getting fucked up.
Attack!
Another 5 turns.
We take the settlement for the tribe.
We're just gonna wait. We're gonna wait them out. We're gonna do what old school armies did, which was wait. Well, this guy's a lord. But yeah, we're gonna raise him. He's a lord. Now let's get you some.
Fight for us, lads.
We'll get you some soldiers. That way we have a second army. The great kingdom of Wessex. There's Stonehenge right there, too. Be at war? The Pope has decreed. Wow. I really don't want to go to war with them. Sorry, Pope. But it's not gonna happen, dude. So I believe we got 4 turns now? Got 4 turns before they surrender. And they're not gonna attack me.
Besieging
At
settlement.
this point we've got complete superiority over their city and they're starving to death. Because I don't want to go to war with I don't want to go to war with those pagans and then have them take their giant army and step on my face. I'd rather avoid it if I can.
Ready for order.
The Council of Carthage, okay, so this is just normal shit. Christian following goes up, and Christian support goes up. Look at that, +5 presence. Look at Christianity becoming very popular. It's actually dropping in Arian Christianism. Is going up. So we have the other religions are the minor religions, Islam and Arian Christian. So what do we have to upgrade here?
Attack!
So Powermonger. Yes. He's not very cunning. He is zealous. And has authority. My wife is arrogant, apparently. Oh wow, they're really weak. I think we should just assault it. Oh, we can totally just auto-resolve it. Thanks. It's now my land. We took so little, so we can subjugate. We're gonna occupy him.
Warriors all!
What is this? Town center? And we have pastures. Repair that too. Nice. So we've taken London. Didn't take too long. And we took London. Praise be. And we'll just repair everything and be on our jolly way. The Rashidun Caliphate. Or Rashidan? I don't know. The Romans. Fear the Roman Empire. So I think for now we'll start a trade agreement with Camulo Danium or Camulolandium. So let's talk to them.
Greetings. Now speak plainly.
What about a defensive alliance? No? Okay, fuck you then. I'm tired of you. We also can see Mercia. Ooh. Etwald. The king of Mercia. And they're Celtic pagan as well. Let's see if we can get a,
The gods will have me listen to you, but do not pass the day in words without merit.
yeah. They won't listen to us.
Father be praised! How can
So I can get market stalls, or I can get a meeting hall. I don't have that much food. So we tear this down. We're gonna tear the pastures down and build like a farm. Like an actual farm. Samo's Empire? I wonder what Samo's Empire is. Or the Samos Empire. Never heard of them. I wonder if they're like a legit thing that existed. I think it's in Germania. Poland. Poland is a thing. That'd be cool to play as Poland in this time. The beginning of Poland.
Ready for orders.
Okay, we're gonna make some fields. And we're gonna do a meeting hall. What do we got here? Sheep pens, dikes, livestock, basket, lime maker, goat herder, town city. There's irrigated fields. That's what we need. Fruit dryer. Foreign siege message. Nordic Brigade replaced Nordic Band. Nordic Warriors. Elite Nordic Warriors. Elite Dugoth Spearmen. Dugoth Spearmen. Royal Rhetoric. Militarized Society. Yes. Set my local governor. Get that food. So we have a bunch of full stack armies sitting between us and the conquest of England. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. So I guess we gotta go to war with these guys. Right, did that mission already come up?
It is in your
Oh,
eyes,
Mercia has
in your
declared war
stench,
on us.
and you are right to fear.
Okay. Fucking random. Alright, so we're fighting Mercia. They've just declared war on us. They have onagers and a lot of spearmen, but they have no reinforcements. We do. We're about even though this says we're not. We have a barricade we can put up, so I can sally forth and fight them on the field. I don't have any horsemen, though. Saxon spears. Nordic bands. How do I want to do this? Okay, I think we might be able to beat them. Well, we're gonna try at least. We're gonna fight them on the battlefield. So luckily our garrison is pretty large because of our capital. But if they take this city, I believe London becomes our capital. So that's good. Move the capital to the actual major city. So let's see if we can win this. 'Cause I have no idea. So Wessex versus Mercia, here it comes, the showdown, 200 years early, or like 100 and something years early. Galba. What are you doing, comrades? I am yours and you are mine. Galba, Roman Emperor, 3 BC to 69 AD. Stabbed to death by his loyal soldiers, quote unquote unquote. Alright, let's see. So they're going to be there. There. Okay. So I have a barricade I can put up. Somehow, where the fuck do I put a barricade? I guess right here. This was really the only place. So, I think this is a pretty interesting position that we have here. So it looks like there are a couple of ways in. I think I'm going to abandon the outer ones and defend the inner ones. Which means they got to come up both these roads to get in. There's no other way in. Right? Yeah. There's only 2 ways in. So I think I might just do this attrition style. We have Nordic brigands. We're going to make them fight uphill. Let's see, can they march? They can. They can march this way. So we're going to put them like that. We're going to make them fight uphill. We're also going to put our general up here. Let's see here. Let's put our slingers there. Can sling down on them. Our slingers here, so they can sling down on them. We have slingers here. Or no, these are Nordic brigands. We're also going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to make them fight a battle up the hill. I'm going to put these guys right here. Also going to put a unit of warbands right here. Or whatever those guys are, brigands. We also have some Saxon spears. We're going to keep those in the center. We have some skirmisher infantry, it looks like. And then we have some more Nordic skirmishers. We'll put them kind of right there, I guess. Like that. Let them hold their ground. Alright, start it up. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so they're coming on 3 sides.
Bastards mean to sack our capital. They think they can breach these walls and come among our homeland families, our temples,
Where's my king?
and our shrines.
There he is.
We shall not stand for this arrogance. They shall suffer for it. They will bleed for us.
So we have some Nordic spearmen. Here's their king. Ethelwald, King of Mercia. Where is he? I don't even see him in here. He's supposed to be in like the front rank, isn't he? I don't see him at all. Right, he's got the crown on his head or something. I don't see him at all.
We're being ambushed.
Yes, kill as many of them as possible with fire arrows.
Men of the North.
Excuse me.
Nothing remains of that tower now.
It's alright. They're actually throwing? Oh, the cavalry reached us. Yes, charge headlong into my spearmen. We'll make them fight uphill. Are they out? No, they're not. Okay, good. Where are my slingers? Can they sling that far? Oh, they can, actually. Oh, and they are. Ooh, they routed them. Nice.
Enemy units have been rallied.
Of course they have. Although they're about to break again.
Warriors ready! Men of the north! Ready! Move it! Forward!
These guys are going to have a tough time. They're going to be under attack immediately. Okay, those guys have broken completely. Those guys have routed.
Men of the north! Get ready! Forward! I'm still! Let the gods do the rest.
God, these guys are getting taken out by missile fire every which way.
Men of the north!
These guys are getting taken out by archers. Let's pull them back.
We are the Lord's soldiers!
They're getting ripped apart, man,
Spears
as they come at us.
Don't let them rest! Kill the buggers! Fearless warriors!
Let's move. We're actually going to move the... So far, we've been able to keep them at bay with missiles.
Ready for battle! Curse of sin! Fight! Men of the north! Spears on you!
Get them!
Missiles ready!
So we're about to be out of missiles.
Men of the north!
Let's pull these guys back. They've taken
Get ready!
losses,
Gatu Wallo!
and we're gonna place our
Warriors!
general.
Given up and are running for their lives!
Those are our brigands here.
Ready! Wallo! Men of the north!
What's this fight going?
We will pierce their hearts! We will pierce their hearts! Men of the north! Savior, protect us!
I don't know if we can win this, but you know. We'll kill as many of them as possible, and then I'll go and murder them with my king's army. Oh wow, we're about to rout their king.
Warriors ready!
Nice, we routed them. Wow.
Killed! Excellent!
We killed their general. Push it on now. We killed the enemy. We've killed the Mercian king. We're all about to rout because we killed the Mercian king. We've done it. Victory. Kill them all. I can't believe we won that.
Men of the north! Lead them! We hunger for blood and battle!
Where are my Saxons? My Saxon spears. They'll guard the thing.
Men of the north!
Get them. If we touch them, we win. Get him! Oh, we actually caught them. Get him! Make him dead.
Battle ready and eager! Missile armed warriors!
Go over there, kill them.
Get up the north!
Get them! Kill the Mercian scum! There's some archers right there. The archers will run out of ammo and then they get screwed. Go out there, kill the onager.
We will pierce their hearts! Missile armed warrior!
Go out here and kill the onager.
Orders! Missiles
Oh, these guys actually have some. I'll just let these guys chase them into oblivion, it's fine.
Get up the north! Warriors eager for blood! Why won't he let us fire yet? Patient!
There's a general's unit as they saunter by.
I will kill any man!
Like they're about to rout because they're next to the general unit. They've routed. We've won. It's over. We've won. Death to the Mercian scum. We fucking slaughtered him. Slaughtered them. That's what they get. That's what they get. That is what they get for invading Wessex. Oh, we mauled their army.
Ready for orders.
And then I'll kill them with my big army. And then I'll just invade them outright. Take their capital. In the name of the king, of course. The Amrodites and the Frankish Aberodrites in the Frankish Empire. The Franks are going to war. Well done.
Thirsty for battle.
Good work. These guys lived. Lord. Okay.
Father be praised!
Kill him.
How can I help?
He runs. He runs to Wessex.
Leave none alive!
Father be praised.
Oh look, I can get a bunch of stuff now. I can get Nordic pikemen. They're kind of useless though. Let's get some Saxon spears definitely, and some horses. Good, 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 good. Let me see, what's the time here? Alright, so, I'm going to end this part here for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it quite a bit. If you enjoyed this episode, please don't hesitate to like, comment, subscribe. It means a lot to me. I appreciate it once again. If you want to see me play games live, I play live on Twitch at twitch.tv/ I think it's Froman13. You can go over there. There'll be a link in the description. Sometimes I play Attila. Sometimes I play Crusader Kings. Hell, sometimes I even play Battlefleet Gothic Armada. So, if you want to see any of that, head over to my Twitch channel. Follow me so you get notified when I go live. Until next time, stay tuned.